What is up, everybody? Today is Columbus Day, if you didn't know that, and I have off from work, and the weather is, I guess what you would say, less than ideal. In fact, it's blowing 35 miles per hour and literally been pouring rain since like 6 o'clock in the afternoon yesterday. I mean, just to give you a quick look at the radar, man, I don't know if you could really see, but New Jersey's under all that green. So I could sit at my house and feel sorry for myself for not having a good weather day, but I'm deciding to, you know, brave the weather, get out there and try and get some fish. So today's, whole video is just going to be trying to find fish in inclement weather. Getting 2+ inches of rain and higher than 30-mile-per-hour winds might not be the most ideal conditions. In fact, they're probably the most putrid conditions you could ever ask for. But we're gonna find a spot, hopefully tucked away in the woods, hopefully where freshwater, an excess of freshwater doesn't affect the fishing. So stay tuned for that. Real quick, here's what we're gonna be using today. All right, for today's video, we're gonna keep it simple, man. Woo! We are gonna be using some live wax worms. I know that for a fact that a lot of fish love worms, especially these wax ones. So why not give them what they want? What we're gonna be doing, I got a little ice jig on here. I believe it's a 1/64 ounce. We're gonna fill it up with wax worms. We've got a trout magnet float right there, and we're getting our first hit of the day. I don't want to get too excited because it doesn't look very big, but something's definitely pulling at it. They actually might have robbed me. No, we're still good. Let's get it back out there. Something definitely was biting right there. I don't know who said it, but one of the best things I ever learned was there's no such thing as bad weather, just bad clothing. And I couldn't agree more. Like, yeah, is the rain annoying? Absolutely. But, biggest thing people forget is that fish don't mind being wet. So the rain's not really much of a difference. Now, where you might see an issue is saltwater. I do know in some places that I fish, when you get a heavy amount of rain in a short period of time, it does change the salinity level, which in turn definitely affects, fishing. But we're fishing freshwater today, so it shouldn't really make too much of a difference. I mean, especially if we're targeting freshwater species like yellow perch, pickerel, whatever's really gonna bite today. All right, so I just switched over to a VMC Moon Eye jig. It's a little bit heavier than the last jig I was using. And the reason why I wanted to go a little bit heavier, to be able to make, more accurate casts all along this tree line. Right there, I didn't really cast very far. I might have to go a little bit further than that. Go a little bit under this tree. Usually tend to find fish just hanging under the cover. But definitely having some life here. Nothing big enough yet to set the hook on though. Definitely something messing with it though. Got him, baby. First fish of the day. Oh, son, is well, that's a surprise right there. Pumpkinseed. I was not expecting that. Huh. That's the first one I've ever caught in the spot. Yeah, I'm being honest, never caught a pumpkinseed here before, so that's pretty cool, man. So first species of the day is a pumpkinseed sunfish, and we're just gonna let him go. Off he goes. He's just swimming right back to where he came from. But using these wax worms, you never know what you're gonna get, man. I find that these are the go-to freshwater bait, in my opinion, where I'm at. And I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because they emulate a lot of the larvae that are laid in water. Yeah, if you're like me, man, and you only get, you know, 2 days a week to go fishing, you know, I'm not gonna let a little bit of rain and a little bit of wind stop me. You know, if I had all the time in the world, I probably wouldn't be fishing today. Fish on, look at that. Another pumpkinseed. But unfortunately, our time is very valuable, and if I wasn't, you know, fishing today, I'd definitely be regretting it during the week when I'm at work. You know, I don't know about you guys, but is it me, or does it seem like when you're working, the weather's 70 and sunny, no wind, and then when you have off, it's blowing 35 miles per hour out of the northeast, you know, raining for days on end. It's kind of nuts how it works like that. I could just be, you know, it could just be me, but anybody else feel that way? All right, back under that tree. Oh, got him. Man, they are literally going in the wrong direction. Literally went from large, medium to extra small. This guy is tiny. But third fish of the day, another pumpkinseed. Kind of nuts, man. I fished this spot, you know, about a month ago, and it was all yellow perch and nothing else. You know, we come a month later, water temp dropped about 8 to 9 degrees, but I didn't think that would be a huge factor, considering yellow perch, or perch in general, are, you know, a cold water fish. So I know once, you know, the leaves start turning yellow and brown is when the yellow perch fishing gets real good. So, oop, got him. Oh man, missed him. Almost hooked myself. All right, so I'm gonna throw on one of these EuroTackle Y-Fries. If I can get one out. There we go. All it is a 1.2 inch split tail grub. Why I'm putting this on there, if they rob me of my bait, I have something else there that might entice a bite. I know I've caught fish on them before with just the grub itself, but I figure why not double down. You know, when I fluke fish, I'll fish a gulp on the bottom and then tip it with, you know, strip bait. So see if that makes a difference real quick. All right, so just flipped it back out. Just trying to get some of my excess line in. Got him. Let's go. Man, another pumpkinseed. No shortage of these guys today. Beautiful looking fish. And there he goes. All right, let's get it back out there. Something messing with it, but doesn't want to commit just yet. It's like little tap tap taps. Got him. Oh man, there we go, getting a little bit bigger. For a while, man, they were like microscopic. All right, we're gonna let this guy go. Off he goes. So we've had our fair share of pumpkin seeds today. I do know there's other species out here, so we're hoping, keeping out hope that, you know, something else is out here feeding today. But like I said, man, any day you're out fishing beats the heck out of it. Anything else other than maybe spend time with your family. Oh, there's a hit. Got him. Got him. Ooh, this feels bigger. Bigger sunfish. Man, the colors on these things are absolutely beautiful. Look at that thing. I mean, look at that hue under its eye. I am noticing a more substantial hits once I add that little bit of grub. So it's funny, when I was just fishing just the wax worms, I was getting hits, but not like this. Like the hits have been more substantial, and definitely more of them. Yeah. Trying to untangle the line real quick. There we go. And we're just going to feed that little waxworm on the end. I truly think the fish like that little extra grub, because when they do, you know, rip off the waxworm, you know, there's still something there for them to grab that looks like food. I did notice when I was just pitching out the waxworm, they'd tap it, but they weren't like committing like they are now. Literally have it like inches away from us and something's messing with it. Got him. Let's go. First yellow perch of the day, brother. Now, it is a small yellow perch, but species number 2, brother, on the EuroTackle Y-Fry. In fact, that one didn't even have a waxworm. That's pretty cool, man. Now, that is what I like to see, man. Multi-species day. Beautiful yellow perch. We're gonna just put him back in the water, and there he goes, swimming away. So, not bad so far, not bad whatsoever. We've been here maybe 10 minutes and we're 2 species in, multiple fish. So let me bait up and we'll get back out. But man, rain or shine, man, we were coming out today. You know, we're like the post office. You know, we, was it rain, sleet, snow, hail, and they deliver. Same goes for us for fishing, man. We don't take days off. Unless our wife tells us we can't go. Got him. Look at that, man. Another little sunfish. And we got our bait, which is nice. Now what's surprising, I was saying, you know, the last time we came out here, it was all yellow perch. Literally, that's all we caught. I'm very surprised, honestly, how many sunfish we've been seeing today, because, you know, that was only a month ago. I mean, literally had no hint that they were even in this spot, you know, which is kind of crazy. In fact, before that last trip, all I caught was pickerel. So I guess it's just water temperature, you know, when the water drops to a certain temp, certain species move in, certain species move out. But kind of nuts how it works, because I honestly came over to the spot looking to get yellow perch and pleasantly surprised, man, look at that, by how many sunfish there are here. And these are all wild, man. This spot I'm fishing is not a stock pond. You know, it's not a lake, which is kind of neat to see that a species is, you know, this prevalent this time of year here. Pitched it right back out. What's crazy is I don't know if the fish are just hanging closer in. The last time I was fishing the other shoreline and was catching a ton of yellow perch over there. Even when I moved close in, I was getting perch. I'm wondering if with all the rain and the amount of water, the water level being as high as it is, that they're just in this little current break from the main, you know, drag. So I went back to my other rod that had the ice jig, loaded it up with some wax worms. I'm gonna try pitching it out and slowly working it back to me from the bottom. Now, could run the risk of losing the rig in some type of debris, but I also think that there might be, you know, possibly a different species or better chance of catching fish. Got him. Look at that quick. By changing up where the bait is. So, oh, look at that easy release. So, another pumpkinseed, literally letting it sink to the bottom, and then just kind of like fluke fishing, where you just slowly jig it back to you. Or, you know, if you're fluke fishing, oh, fish on, look at that. Whoa, son, look at that. Look at that, that's the biggest one of the day, brother. Look at that, man. Beautiful pumpkin seed. But like I was saying, you know, it's real simple technique. The one disadvantage of this is there is debris right where I'm casting. So if something were to, you know, run me into it, I'm pretty much going to lose the jig, which is a risk I'm willing to take. The other, you know, risk is possibly, you know, snagging something without a fish taking me into it. But like that one, I had some grass on it from the bottom. You know, pitch it back out. Now, just by slowly working on the bottom, man, look at that. I'm getting a hit. Got him. Let's go. Just by working it slowly on the bottom, it just triggers a little bit of a bite. And I love these jigs. These are my go-to ice fishing jigs. Unfortunately, in the last 2 years, the weather has been too warm where I live to ice fish. But you know, I'm hoping this year we have a brutal winter, or at least a stretch that we can get, you know, some ice fishing videos for you. Because, you know, bar none, probably my favorite type of fishing is ice fishing. Got him. Look at that, man. Oh, look at that, easy release too. And we still got our bait. We're pitching her back out. I mean, it literally, as soon as it's getting to the bottom, I haven't really had a chance to really jig it. Oh, there's a hit. I mean, they're just getting to it too quick. Got him. Man, it's like literally pitch and catch, man. Let's get her back out. Nice thing too about this style of fishing is it's getting to the bottom pretty quick, even with a very light jig. Look at that, son. Let's go. Got ourselves another yellow perch, man. These things are absolutely beautiful, man. The little bands on them. Now this is a baby one. We're gonna let them go. We're gonna pitch it back out under that tree. Seem to be fish hanging right under there. Oh, they were getting a hit. Just not a big one. Oh, there it is again. Got him. Look at that, man. Another pumpkin seed. Take another pitch out there. Seems like there's fish just hanging right on that little edge right there. It's like I let it sink and then I slowly drag it back, and by the time I get it, you know, maybe a foot from where I casted it, we're getting, you know, hits. Got him. Man, no shortage of fish today, boys and girls. So far we've gotten 2 species, Pumpkinseed sunfish and yellow perch, and we are starting to get bites, man. It was slow to begin with, and now it's kind of really become steady. Got him. Oh, son, look at that. And there seems to be the bigger sunfish are hanging a little bit deeper, but I kind of lost count because, not that I'm keeping count, but the only thing I'm really keeping count of today is today right there. Hopefully we can get a fish with the last one, but see if they're cooperating. Oop, there's a little knock. Little bites, nothing substantial yet. Got him. Let's go. Ending the day with a fish. Let's freaking go. Let's go, man. Another pumpkin seed. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed today's video. As always, drop a comment down below. Let me know what you thought. If you're not a subscriber to the page, please click that subscribe button. Help a brother out. I'll see you guys soon.